It's the Pep Boys Indy Racing League, the Lowe's Motor Speedway. The location tonight under the lights for the Visionaire 500K. 68 laps complete. Field summary. Greg Ray in first. He started in the pole. Look at Eddie Cheevers climbed up to third. Sam Schmidt also running in the top 5 as well. The Sprint PCS machine. And Big Daddy's Barbecue right up there with Mr. Beechler now in 5th. And Billy Boat having a good run tonight too.
Got only up to 3rd. Had to drop back to 10th. And he's moved back up into the 7th position. I mean 6th position. So he's got to climb the ladder a little more.
Lazier now 8th after the pit stop. We're on board with him right now. Mark Dismore 9th. And Robbie McGee, the rookie.
Brand new ride for Robbie McGee. Brand new sponsor, Energizer Battery, signing on board for this former Formula Ford 2000 fella. And this is his first Pep Boys Indy Racing League run. So in the top 10, give him an A.
Yeah, we haven't been paying much attention to him tonight, but he's just hanging in there, doing a good job, staying out of trouble. And that's looks like one thing you have to do tonight is stay out of trouble.
Most definitely. We want to thank Energizer for showing their support of the Pep Boys Indy Racing League, getting on board as a major sponsor here. Eddie Mishner's dropped to 19th, Harrington 21st before the accident. That's the cleanup going on your screen right now. We had an incident with John Paul Jr. and Stan Waddles. We can tell you both drivers have been taken to the infield hospital. They did walk to the ambulance under their own power.
And we were talking about how drivers adapt to different situations, weather, wind, whatever have you. Well, Scott Harrington here all of a sudden became a long-distance runner, trying to get going again.
Let's check in with Calvin Fish. Looks like they've got things back underway for Harrington.
Well, they have. They're trying to turn the car around right now, Jack. The wrecker actually brought the car in backwards. They put 4 new fresh Firestones on the car, and they're hoping to get Scott back out there. There does not appear to be any damage to the car right now. The main concern is with Scott. When he jumped out of the car, he tore all the radio cables on his helmet, so he'll be out of radio communication with the crew. But they're hoping he can get back out there. Severe flat spots on the tires. I'm going to walk over here now and try and grab one of these tires as you look at the car. But we have a real problem here, guys. You can see what occurs when that flat spot occurs at this sort of speed. This is what you see.
Where?
The fuck's pulling me? God damn it, I'm low down.
Okay, guys, we'll get back to you.
All right, Calvin. A little intensity down there under the yellow here with 70 laps. Sorry.
What Calvin was talking about, when he flat spotted those tires, he actually flat spotted them right through the cord. There was a big hole in there.
Now let's go back. You know, most drivers have what we call tearaways. Well, let's go back and show you what Buddy Lazier uses to clean his visor. They're pulling down through pit road. Look at that. Just a little handy wipe.
Where do you keep that at, Ari, when you're flying around at 220 miles an hour?
Under your lap, but it's something that is unusual these days because of the tear-off situation.
But let me tell you why. If you noticed when he was doing it, he wasn't actually wiping the outside of his helmet. He was wiping the inside. The dense air here at the Lowe's Motor Speedway at night with the cooler temperatures is beginning to fog the inside of the helmet. Quick thinking on Buddy Lazier's part. Grab that, clean it off. Well, we're not going about, what, 80 miles an hour.
All right, Greg Ray is in the lead, and Goodyear is second. Cheever is third. Lowe's Motor Speedway, 70 laps complete. The Visionaire 500K. We will be back.
Hello.
Welcome back to the Visionaire 500K under the lights here at the Lowe's Motor Speedway. Charlotte, North Carolina is the place to be tonight. 72 laps complete. We're under yellow right now. The 12th yellow lap right now because of the Stan Waddles accident with John Paul Jr. The cleanup continues. Let's go to Calvin Fish. Calvin?
Well, this stack of tire guys are useless. Look at the flat spots on these, completely through, all the way through the cord. These are the front tires. Scott had to lock it up at 200 miles an hour plus. And the concern right now for the team is whether he damaged the underside of the car, Ari. As real, you know, 200 miles an hour, he's down on the pavement for a little bit. But before we go out to the booth, let's go down to Vince Wells further down pit lane.
Very minor adjustments for the teams running 4th and 5th. Sam Schmidt is 4th, Donnie Beechler 5th, both on the move up, particularly Beechler, who's increased his positions. But Sam Schmidt has made just minor tire pressure adjustments. Beechler gave a little wing in their last pit stop, but they said there's no real need to come in once the pits do open up. It's just a matter of staying out of trouble and keeping away from the debris of some of the other cars that have obviously had mishaps here on the front straight.
Well, it's great to see Sam Schmidt running good tonight. You know, he's not been real racy, and he's doing exactly what he should do. There's a long way to go, and keep all that aggressiveness for the end of the race.
Well, if you've just tuned in, 73 laps complete right now. Greg Ray has been battling batting Buddy Lazier for the lead. Let's have a little race summary right now.
Well, it's been a fascinating race thus far. Of course, on the start, coming up through the gearbox was Greg Ray. But it didn't take long for the caution to be displayed.
Problems along the main straightaway. This is looking Kenny Breck's view as we watch spin by Unser. He got underway once again, and then there was an accident with Davey Hamilton was involved in an accident, and Tice Carlson. Serious passing going on out there. This Greg Ray cutting to the inside for the lead, and then another spin.
That's Robbie Unser, and Robbie wanted to take it easy, have a finish tonight, but it didn't happen. He had an innocent spin at the start, but this one was more serious with contact.
But then Greg Ray found his lead going poof. And the guy that was doing the poofing was the 91 in another caution that we're under now. And this was the one that scared all of us.
This was very scary to watch John Paul hit the wall that hard. We heard it up here in the booth. But both drivers, Stan Waddles and John Paul Jr. are okay, so that's great to see.
What a testament to the way these cars have been designed and built. In just 4 short years to survive that kind of an accident, well, I'll tell you, that's terrific. And I'm sure Stan Waddles and John Paul, who had that accident, appreciate it. The other cars behind the wall, Robbie Unser and Tice Carlson.
My big concern watching that crash with John Paul Jr. was the way he hit the wall so hard. I was thinking about his head in first place, but they have great head protection inside these cars. You're totally surrounded by very good and tested padding.
That was part of the update kit in 1999.
74 laps complete. Greg Ray leads us under yellow, the Visionaire 500K. We will be right back. Welcome back to the Visionaire 500K. Dave Calabro along with Jack Arute and Ari Lyondike down in the pit area. Calvin Fish and Vince Welsh have been very busy tonight because we're under caution. A couple of accidents. 77 laps complete right now. And this gentleman right here, what a run he's having. He's a rookie, and this is Robbie McGee. He has battled up to 10th position, and what a story. This guy's dream is to be in the Indy 500.
Well, actually, that was Donnie Beechler, but the guy that you're talking about, back when he was 8 years old, Robbie McGee had a dream, and that dream was to compete in the Indy 500, and he wrote an essay for his school, and that essay said that someday I want to be an IndyCar driver. And Robbie McGee had his dream come true when they made an announcement 2 days ago with his teammate, with his team owner, Dave Conti on the right, McGee on the left, that the Energizer Bunny would be signed for the former Formula Ford 2000 Oval Crown champion. And Robbie McGee, there's the letter, there's the essay that he wrote. He said, I want a black car. My heroes are A.J. Foyt and Johnny Rutherford. Here's the black car then. There's the black car now, and he's in the 10th position right now. Is a fine run for a rookie contender. But, you know, Beechler, the guy you were talking about, he has a new sponsor as well, and he's running very well this evening. I talked to Larry Cahill about it. Big Daddy's Barbecue has gone on the side of Beechler's car. He is posted in the 5th position. That's also a black car. No money has been exchanged there. It's simply stock as we look at Beechler in the Big Daddy's car. Just stock in Big Daddy's. Vince?
Well, Scott Sharp started on the outside of row 1, but he's faded back right now running 7th. His teammate Mark Dismore is 9th for Kelly Racing. And while 7th and 9th certainly aren't bad numbers, they're up running toward the front. Neither car is handling to the driver's liking. Sharp's car, they've made some adjustments with the tire pressure and also some weighing, but right now it's not the car that he would like to have. Dismore's car is getting better with each pit stop. Let's go back upstairs.
Well, along pit row, you see the cars pulling into the pit area. The red flag has come out here at the Visionaire 500K because of the accident. That's the reason for the red flag right now. And this race is going to be stopped momentarily. The field will come to a complete stop in the pit area. Ari, as a driver, this is a situation where you just got to be patient and kind of wait and let it play out.
It's just, you know, you adapt to the situation going on. You park your car, preferably you stay in the car. I like to stay in the car even if they sit out there for half an hour. Don't change anything, and when they go green, go again.
All right, 79 laps complete. Greg Ray is the race leader. Scott Goodyear in 2nd. Eddie Cheever is in 3rd. We'll be back with more of the Visionaire 500 after this.